So it looks like Twitter is changing its media policy to less poopy. Boy, leave it to Elon to set the mainstream media's hair on fire here. Poop emoji. It seems that Twitter has made a notable change to its approach in responding to media inquiries. Previously, and quite hilariously, any inquiries sent to the company's official press email would receive an automatic response in the form of a poop emoji. As you can imagine, that move raised many eyebrows and drew criticism from the media whiners you would expect. However, the company has now decided to replace that particular emoji with a slightly more professional and standard response stating, "We will get back to you soon." Of course, that's set to an infinite loop. In the initial use of the poop emoji, that was introduced by Elon Musk himself, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, right after he reluctantly acquired Twitter for a hefty $44 billion last fall. And following that acquisition, Twitter went through a turbulent period that marked itself with layoffs, technical issues, advertising challenges, and some controversies surrounding those very same press relations. Musk even released some internal documents that he referred to as the Twitter files to, well, wonderful journalists such as Matt Taibbi and Barry Weiss, which put on stark display the staggering number of instances of censorship under the social media platform's previous management and the undue illegal influence of the federal government here in the United States. Not to mention a lot of very shady things being done by journalists in the background with support from some of that previous Twitter staff. However, the recent decision to change the response to press inquiries suggests that Twitter is taking some steps towards improving its communication with the media, kind of. Now, this move comes at a crucial time as Linda Yaccarino, a seasoned executive and former NBC Universal sales chief, assumes the role of Twitter's CEO. And she's tasked with building very strong relationships with advertisers, and that's her main priority, which makes a ton of sense considering that they are Twitter's primary source of revenue right now, although I would suggest that Twitter's doing just fine. Have you seen some of the checks some people have gotten recently? Anyway, as a sign of progress, Yaccarino herself responded to the news by tweeting 2 clap emojis. The change in Twitter's press inquiry response is seen as a step towards a more professional approach, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, even though it's not an indication that the platform is set to engage with the press or resolve any issues with journalists, I would imagine. In other words, it remains to be seen just how this shift will impact Twitter's overall, well, relations with said media, and how the platform is going to handle any future controversies. My guess is while the tone has changed, the ignore button is still firmly depressed. But hey, what do you think? Is this a sign of new openness to engage with the media, or is it just a more polite way to disregard them entirely? Feel free to let me know in the comments section down below, because I'd love to hear what you have to say and what you think about this small change. And while I have your attention, and before you run away quickly, please hit the like button down below, turn on all notifications if you are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, please take the time this time to hit the subscribe button and turn it to gray, because I'm on the march to 10K and I'm very close now, thanks to each and every one of you. And by the way, I appreciate you. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.